Hello there, Bitizens! How you doing? Welcome to the Killer Bits. My name is Francesca, and today we are playing Vampire Slayer Valla. That's her skin, Vampire Slayer. And we are going to be doing an auto-attack build, because in the recent patch, her stats got adjusted to make this build much more viable. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Our team comp is Valla, Kel'Thas, Zagara, Lieutenant Morales, I hope I said that right, and Nazeebo versus Karazim, Liming, Raynor, Abatha, and Thrall. So no tanks this map, which does adjust the build a little bit. Level 13, we might not go Giant Killer. Giant Killer's a very good talent versus tanks. We don't got tanks. Do they have an Invisi? No. I know I just read them out, but it's always good to double check. Just, do I have to be aware of the character? Oh, nests. Nests all day, every day. Let's kill the nests. Oh, Jesus Christ. We do not want to be nested. No nesting. Oh, I meant to grab a talent. Let me just do this very quickly. So while we get set up, I'll kind of go through Valla as a character for those of you who don't know. This is Valla, the demon hunter from Diablo. She is a ranged assassin. She has 3 abilities that you start with. Hungering Arrow will hit a target, bounce off them, and bounce between targets. If there's no extra targets, it'll just, you know, bounce on the same target. W is a cone of damage. I don't know why I keep walking in there. I knew he was laying eggs there. Jag, why are you so dumb? Anyway, cone of damage, like I said. Just put some poke on her. You can see the shot bouncing. You saw the cone there. E is a dash. I do a little forward roll. Meanwhile, my trait is called Hatred. So when I auto-attack, I gain stacks of Hatred. You can see them in the bottom right-hand corner. As I gain stacks of Hatred, what happens is... What happens? What happens is, I get increased attack damage. I get increased attack speed. Kel'Thas plus why you do this. There are definitely a lot of nests in there. So I get increased attack damage, I get increased attack speed, which should tap well. And now I also get, well, no, sorry, I get increased attack damage and increased speed. And the talent I picked also gives me increased movement speed per stack, up to 10 stacks. Abatha is kind of irritating me. There was my roll there. And it's a very good talent for auto attacks. Now, recently they buffed it. So her auto attack damage, base damage, got buffed. Then they also buffed her... Abatha's so annoying on this map. I need to leave. They also buffed her what? They also buffed her Hatred. So instead of 2% bonus attack damage per stack, you get 3. So you can get up to 30% bonus damage by just stacking up. It's a pretty strong talent. Then on top of that, they adjusted her talents. So at level 1, you had the option of a talent called... Punishment. Punishment meant that abilities deal hatred. That's now more hatred per stack. Sorry, more hatred per ability, so you get 4 hatred per ability rather than 3. And they've also buffed her Manticore talent, which is one we're going to grab here. So every third basic attack does a bonus 60% auto-attack damage. Previously that was a bonus... We're not going to get this here. Previously that was a bonus... 50%, so we got another 10% bonus damage there. So with the 10% on Hatred and the 10% on every third ability, you're actually getting a 20% bonus on your auto attacks. They also nerfed the damage of W. That was the most favored build. Most favored? That doesn't really sound right. That was the favored build. So she was getting a 20%. She's now getting a 20% bonus on her auto attacks, whilst also doing less on her W. On top of that, the second ult, not Strafe, Reign of Vengeance, I think it's called, got a buff, so it now does more damage per wave. It's pretty tasty. I have no mana. I don't really want to fight this. You can tell that they do want to fight this. Go for Karazim. He's out of position. Easy kills. Easy kills, easy life. I need to go back to base. I have no mana. So yeah, the auto-attack build is actually very good, and it's also very kind of variable. Like, you have choices, and you can make different choices depending on comps and stuff, which is a lot of fun. So you could have gone, for example, Vampiric Attack, where your basic attacks heal you here. I personally prefer Manticore. I think the damage there is kind of huge, and also the healing from Morales, for example, is gonna keep us alive anyway. The other thing, oh my god, there's creep tumors literally everywhere here. For a second, I thought they were enemy ones, and I realized I could see them. The other thing is that at level, I want to say 16, no, level 13, you have an option of going up for a healing talent then, and I think that healing talent's maybe a better pick than your early ones. The one thing I will say about this build is it does get much better later on in the game. It gets better as your attack damage scales, because you're then adding percentage-based increases, and it gets better as you get more and more talents that kind of synergize. So, you know, it's just generally gets better. We're going to back off from this. I got talent. So here I like to go Searing attacks. You could go for the movement speed or the caltrops if you really want, but Searing attack gives you a 50% bonus to your auto attacks while it's activated at the cost of mana. So we're using it right now to just chunk out Karazim. Unfortunately, Zagara got killed, but what can we do? We haven't been killed. That's what matters. I'm gonna need some help down here. Unfortunately, I just tapped well, which I didn't really want to do, but I had to. You know, they're gonna take this fort. Not fort, tower? That's a fort, that's a tower. We'll buff our auto attack damage while we do this. We triggered his heal, that's really good. Where is whatever her name is, Morales? Morales? Morales. Morales. Morales, that's her name. I'm gonna run towards her, she can heal me. Heal me. Cheers, babe. Cheers! So I knew that she was on her way, so I didn't really feel the need to go back to base. I'm gonna go for Thrall here. And you can kind of see the strength of the auto attack build there. We've used our Searing arrow, so we're getting increased damage here. And now we're just going to take out Karazim completely. And you notice we just killed 3 of them there. Really, really strong build. And now we can cap this. And you saw the kind of damage we were putting out. I'm currently top damage on our team. So it is a very high damage build. And with Morales on me, like I'm fairly indestructible, which is nice. So we'll just take this dude out. Go for the objective. And you can see that Naz may as well go for the wave, because I don't think they're going to try and contest this from us. We have too much of a control on it. I'll just stay on the point. Like, the rest of them can kind of zone. But yeah, I may as well stay on the point so that we're getting these shots. And you saw that the team went on zoning duty rather than all standing on the point, because it's just unnecessary. I can hold this more than easily by myself with the current damage that I have. And there we go, we got all the shots. So now we're going to come in. We'll just actually just back off here. Tap well for mana. And then we'll just rotate up to top lane, I think. Basically, I just want to get away from this. I don't think... Oh, maybe are they going to siege? I think they're going to siege. That's a weird decision. So here I'm just trying to bait out Thrall. Like, the thing is, we have very kind of consistent healing. Whereas they have... I mean, they have AoE healing. Uh-oh. Oh, we got ults. We should definitely fight them. I'm going to grab Rain of Vengeance here. Rain of Vengeance buff actually did make it very, very viable. Oh, I missed. Just, oh, that's terrible. Jag, why? Yeah, Morales is so we gotta be a little careful. Let's grab this orb. They're really, like, aggressing down here. I mean, it's fine, because Kel'Thas has gone mid, and the thing is, because Kel'Thas has gone mid, we're actually soaking more XP than them. Oh, I need to leave. Yeah, I just gotta back off. I think they've stopped their aggression down here. We got extra XP mid that they didn't. So overall, I mean, we didn't really get any kills. They didn't really get any kills. It was a fairly kind of, I guess we were really just posturing, you know. Okay, so Rain of Vengeance is the talent that the ult that I picked. Air attack that stuns enemy. So it launches 2 waves of Shadow Beasts that deal damage. That's been buffed. And stun. So the stun is also really useful because it guarantees your auto attacks. If someone's stunned, they can't run away. You can very easily hit them, you know. Speaking of which, is he doing a damage build? Oh, am I going to get outpoked? I think I am. Strafe is a ult where you kind of go and shoot arrows in a circle. You can be stunned out of Strafe. I could actually probably just kind of keep it like out of range of him. The thing is, I have a feeling they might rotate and try and kill me. I don't really want that to happen. Like I don't have vision. So I'm just gonna recall. I think we can just take bot and we should be fine. Although I don't know why everyone else isn't in lanes, because this is how they catch up on XP. I mean, this is basically how they do it. What we could do is, if they're not going to contest, we could try and sneak a boss. You see that Morales has gone for the repair dude, which is actually really good in this map, because it's basically fixing damage that they're dealing. I'm actually going to just stay in lane here. I mean, they might go for a pick, but I would rather get the extra XP. Like, I don't need to be bot lane. They're not trying to contest us. And then I can just roll away if things get a bit questionable, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna back off here. But that's kind of how I do it. What are you doing, Naz? You don't want to get yourself picked off, that's for sure. Heal me. Cheers, babe. Okay, now we can fight him. Stun him. And there you go. Look at that. Basically dead. Dead! And we got a talent. Quickly pick a talent. That one. So, this is the point where you have choice. Giant Killer is a very, very strong talent. against tanks. This enemy team comp doesn't have any tanks. So what I've elected for instead is a bit more sustain, especially when you're doing against a team comp like this, which is pure damage, other than, you know, Karazim. And even him, he's damage. So now my... Uh-oh. Oh. Whew. Now my auto attacks... That was a bit risky. I chased way too hard. Now my auto attacks, after stacking Hatred, we stack... after stacking Hatred, we stack Discipline, I think it's called. Yeah, and Discipline means that my auto attacks start to heal me for 3% per stack. So you can get up to 30% lifesteal if you're fully stacked. I think it's pretty strong. I'm just going to back off here. I don't know why I'm not mounted. Taking the slow route. I'm just going to take the safe camps. I mean, I was tempted to go for those ones, but they're a little bit more risky. Yeah, so we're getting lifesteal. You'll see here start to happen. The green, 8, 12, 18, 35, 30, 36, 62. So I can get up to about, you know, 70 lifesteal per auto attack, which is pretty crazy. Oh, he can definitely steal this from her. Oh, and we can kill her. She done messed up. So this push they're gonna have to deal with bots. So this is actually really, really good for us. Though I'm gonna head towards top. I think top lane. We'll grab some XP on the way. Top lane definitely needs some help. Although, yeah, we can come in behind them and go for a kill here. We killed Li Ming, so we've got, although they killed Kel'Thas, I was going to say we got player advantage. We don't have player advantage, but we took out one of their primary damage dealers. Oh, look at that Rain of Vengeance. Yes, yes, my lovely. Don't even try. So we tap well, but the well tap is healing over time. It's not instantaneous, so... We got him. We got him. I mean, we're currently 27,000 damage. We're on point with Zagara, which isn't too bad. Oh, the temple hasn't actually activated yet. We could go for this camp. Yeah, we can definitely take this camp. I'm gonna pop my Searing Arrows here. So my Searing Arrows is on a 25-second cooldown, and this is a really nice talent. It's one I picked up at level 12, 8, something like that. I want to say 7 actually. 12 and 8 aren't even talent levels. Jaggerus, Fanny. Oh, Thrall, what are you doing? He's like, I'll come in from the side. This will definitely not lead to my death. I'm actually going to put pressure on them here. Oh, I need to back off. I'm going to head to the temple. Like, we may as well have one person on the temple, and I'll ping retreat. Like, no one is dead for them. But yeah, it's a really nice talent because you can activate it. It doesn't cost mana until you start auto-attacking. Each auto-attack costs 15 mana. So if you cast it and then there's no one to hit, it doesn't cost you. And you can use it for taking camps as well as attacking people. So here, because they don't have a tank, I'm going to go for Stoneskin rather than Blood for Blood. Blood for Blood gives you 10% of the person's health, but because they don't have any tanks, you know, I can't really take their health. I need to back off here. I think we need to fight them. We should have him there. And then we could probably get Karazim as well, because I've got, like, my stacks up. I'm getting the heals. Look at this. This is just vicious. Karazim, no. You're dead. Your healer is dead. Kill healer. And because I'm getting movement speed as well... Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Let's just leave. I need someone to tank. I can't... Okay, maybe can. I'm getting healed from auto attacks. I can definitely tank this. I was going to say I can't tank it, but because I picked the healing talent, I can. So yeah, you don't want Blood for Blood because it takes 10% of the hero's max health, but they have squishy heroes, so I'm not actually getting much from that. Whereas this is giving me a 30% of my health shield, so I'm getting a 30% shield on my health, which I think in this situation is kind of more worthwhile. I mean, it's obviously better on tanks, but I think in this situation it's not bad. Alternatively, you could go for Executioner. I mean, we do have you know, Kel'Thas stun, we have my stun, we have some kind of stuns on our team. So I do extra damage against stun targets. Oh man, that would have been nice if we had the Stoneskin. I'm gonna have to just hit people. Oh, I don't have the heal. I've got Morales. I can never say it right. I think it's Morales or Morales. It's Morales. It's like morale, like morale, like team spirit, I guess. Not moral as in, you know, doing good. Oh well, let's go for boss. I think we can take it. Let's not get myself killed. I don't know. Maybe it's a risky choice. I think it's a risky choice. We probably shouldn't go for boss. Let's go for their camp. We can take their camp though, that's for sure. Like with one person dead, I don't think boss is smart because they'll just come in and kill us. Pop our Searing Arrows again. Again, hitting Karazim. Stop hitting him there while his stasis applies. and then continue hitting him. I'm actually going to take out Raynor's Raiders. If you kill his Raiders, it's pretty nice. Pretty tasty. And this is actually really good because I can just get my stacks up here. Pop our Stoneskin while we're at it. And yeah, we got 2 kills there. So now we can actually do boss. We'll take the camp first. You know, just put some pressure on them. I'm going to just start the boss. I have enough. I can probably actually... I don't know if I can solo it, but I can definitely do a decent amount of damage whilst tanking. Because of the heal. So because of the heal, I can actually tank the shots. I mean, I've also got now Morales healing me. So we're doing pretty good. She doesn't really need to heal me at this point. And we don't actually even need to take both of these. Oh, you fool. Stun you. Boom. Dead. This is kind of a shame at this point. It's kind of a shame. But I hope you guys can see just how kind of lethal the auto attack build becomes. They're going to push. I'm just going to take this shrine while I can. Someone should really go top, but I don't think they will. I think what they want to do is push with the boss. Because if we take out this wall with the shrine... Oops. Let's not get ourselves hit. You can see I'm doing 250 per auto damage with 300 every third. Then if we pop Searing arrows, 300 per auto and 475 every third. Like, this is a disgusting build, and it's just a shame. And whilst also like healing, you know, at this point about 50 odd health per, but it gets higher. And then if we grab Nexus Frenzy, increases attack speed and range. So you're doing those auto attacks even faster. You're hitting them even quicker. If you feel like you're getting caught out, Bolt of the Storm is smart. I don't think Storm of Vengeance is ever a good pick because Storm of Vengeance hits 4 times, but by that point they'll have run out of it because it's not a constant stun. It's stun, pause, stun, pause, stun. So I don't think that's particularly clever pick. Here we go. Let's just kill people. Bye. And you. Oh man, on Stim Drone. Holy shit. Stoneskin. Oh, he thought, and then Morales, like the Stoneskin with the Morales, that was pretty tasty. GG, well played. 53,000 damage. It's not too shabby. 6 kills, 11 assists, no deaths. Ugh. But yeah, that is auto attack Valla. That puts the score on this, so we get another win. Jesus Christ, I need to stop winning. But you can see where choice exists in the build. If you have a lot of stuns, you could have gone for the execution. If you had tanks on the enemy team, you could have gone blood for blood. I personally went for Stoneskin, but it varies. It depends what you kind of want out of it. On top of that, there was a point where I picked the auto attacks heal, but usually I would go giant killer if they have tanks there, for example. Like there's different ways you can kind of augment the build based on their team comp. So don't think this is a static build. This is not a static build by a long shot. This is a very strong adjustable build where you can change it for the team comp. And I actually think auto attack Valla is probably now the strongest build over the W Valla that was previously being used. Previously you would see a lot of builds around her Hungering Arrow or around her Volley. Now I think this auto attack build is definitely what's going to work. And you see we got 18 kills. They got 7. That's a shame. That's a shame. They kind of got a bit stomped. Anyhow, if you have any suggestions or adjustments to the build or critiques, let me know in the comments below. If you want to play anyone new, want me to play anyone specific, let me know that as well. And if you enjoy this video and think the build is useful or good, you can hit that thumbs up button. Beyond that, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/thekillerbits, and on Twitter @thekillerbits. And if you want to help us keep up to date with the latest hero, for example, Zul, I haven't been able to do a build on because he's expensive. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/thekillerbits. Beyond that, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next week with another build. And if you do enjoy these, please do share them around with other people who like HOTS. I do really need to kind of try and grow my audience a little bit here. You can catch me live streaming HOTS at twitch.tv/Jagress. But yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, maybe share it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye!